Okay, Tamer, welcome back.
Hi.
So, it's been a while that we did the video together. You've been, spending, like almost 75% of your summer in Europe, in France and UK, with your grandma and your auntie. So, I want you to share, of course, you have a special thing here. Is like, you got your books. You can talk about those two books, first of all, let them know.
Ogundaga, pioneering global media strategist and AI innovator. About Darcy Ogundaga. Darcy Ogundaga is a world-renowned global media strategist, international speaker, and consultant with a distinguished career spanning back to 2002. Over the years, he has collaborated with influential figures such as Bill Winston, Miles Monroe, Dikembe Mutombo, Bishop Jakes, and Dr. Creflo Dollar, playing a pivotal role in expanding their reach beyond the United States. Professional journey. With an illustrious career, Darcy Ogundaga has undertaken 7 global tours across 4 continents in 7 consecutive years. His expertise has been instrumental in coaching the top 10% of French African coaches and experts in the French diaspora. Through his guidance, these professionals have not only expanded their influence, but have also generated millions of euros and reached millions of people, thanks to innovative marketing strategies and leveraging new media. Innovation in AI tools. Darcy Ogundaga stands as a pioneer in the integration of artificial intelligence tools for global expansion. Recognizing the evolving landscape of technology, he has embraced I empower experts, coaches, speakers, and pastors. His forward-thinking approach positions him at the forefront of the industry, reshaping the way professionals engage with global audiences. Accomplishments? Worked with esteemed figures like Bill Winston, Miles Monroe, Dikembe Mutombo, Bishop Jakes, and Dr. Creflo Dollar. Conducted 7 global tours on 4 continents over 7 consecutive years. Coached the top 10% of French African coaches and experts in the French diaspora. Generated millions of euros and reached millions of people through marketing and innovation strategies. A pioneer in utilizing AI tools for global expansion.
Okay, Tamer, welcome back.
Hi.
So, it's been a while that we did the video together. You've been, spending, like almost 75% of your summer in Europe, in France and UK, with your grandma and your auntie. So, I want you to share, of course, you have a special thing here. Is like, you got your books. You can talk about those two books, first of all, let them know later on how they can get it, to going back to school so you can sign the name and everything. So we'll talk about that later on. But before, I want you to let people know, adult or teenagers like you, why it's so important for somebody who live in the United States, and especially African American, that you truly African American, because I'm African, your mom is American. So you're really African American, okay? To the sense, literally. So I want you to share with our audience. Some people don't know what it's like that. Some people never live, somewhere. So what is the difference? Like, for example, when we go to Florida for vacation for like, maybe a week, and you going to Europe for 6 weeks. So, just share with them what was your experience, what you learned, just feel free. Go ahead. And remember, the camera's over there.
Okay, so hi everybody. It's nice to see you guys again. I'm 15 now, so that's cool. Um, I would say the difference between like being with my family and being like with my aunt and my grandma is like I feel like more independent when I was like over there in France because I was doing more stuff on my own. I even learned how to make my own plantains.
Okay, good. Now that's good. But when it comes to culturally, what was so different from what's going on here in Atlanta and where you were living in Paris? What is so different for a teenager? What you observe was so different.
Well, Um, when I was in France, I noticed that it was a lot more quiet over there. Like everybody's just minding their own business.
Okay, so like, give me an example between, minding their own business compared to here? Give me like a practical example.
Okay, so here in ATL, things are always busy. Things are always happening. Like all of these like crimes and stuff. But over there, it's basically like more laid back. Like nothing really ever happens over there.
Okay. So it's like pretty like so you mean like you feel more secure. You don't try to watch out too much when you walk down the street. You feel more secure.
Yeah, I was even able to walk like 2 blocks away to get some plantains from my grandma.
Okay. So it
Yeah.
was good. So now when it comes to culturally, what about what's going on when it's time for the news?
Okay, so there's like a specific time to watch the news, and over there in France, it's like 8 or 7 o'clock. But here you can just turn it on whenever you want. But over there, there's like a specific time, like cable.
And then like everybody's watching it.
Like everybody, like the whole town. Like some people like don't even care about the news, but everybody's watching it over there. It's so cool.
Okay, good. So now, what other thing besides the news, besides feeling more safe when you're walking? What other part like for example about the food, for example?
Um, I also noticed that I got to learn more about my culture.
Okay,
Thanks to my wonderful grandma Mima, she
okay.
taught me like so many things that
Such as like culture like come to your value, what it is to be a woman, or tell me like what's something that she said to resonate with you when it comes to your value.
So one night we were praying together, like our monthly like prayer thing,
Okay.
and we read this one Bible verse, and it said, what did it say? It said, "You are wonderfully and beautifully made."
Okay. So what it means when you say that you are, wonderfully made, and what does it mean? How it resonate inside your soul when you read that scripture, and how your grandma break it down for you.
Cause I was talking to her about how I feel about other people like making fun of me and stuff, and
Okay.
she said, "You don't have to worry about them." She would like literally say, she would be like, when other people bother you, you could be like, excuse me, I'm wonderfully and beautifully made, so whatever. Like she would say that all the time. She's the best.
Okay. So that time away, spend time with grandma was really great for you. Now, you say something, but you cannot repeat that. But what I'm saying is that, so what about the difference between Paris and London? So when you went to London, what was the difference between Paris and London? Even if it's, another city, another country. So London is where is London?
Oh, London's in,
UK.
yeah, UK.
Okay, and France and Paris is in France. So
Yeah.
how did you go from Paris to London? You flew, you drove. What do you do?
I went by train.
And the train was on top, or you went under the water?
I went from the top to under the water.
Okay,
It was a wonderful train called Eurostar. The company's called Eurostar. Like it spelled Eurostar on the train. It had like a cute little star next to it. It's really nice.
okay,
Yeah.
great. So what you like the most about London, or was so different? Like in London, different from Paris. What you saw in London was so different from Atlanta.
Hmm?
What is so different? Like what is the key difference between London or Paris or London in Atlanta? What you like the most about London that was so unique about London?
I really like the way the streets are. I really like the way people talk. Like British people sound so cool. I love them. Um, like London really reminded me of Atlanta because we went to like this town, like the middle of London. It was like the Times Square of London. It was so busy. Like, there was lots of shops and people walking on the streets. I was like, this is exactly like Atlanta.
Okay, so London was more. There's some place in London will make you think about Atlanta downtown when it's busy and stuff like that.
And London is so pretty. Like I went on a boat with my aunt, and I saw all of the beautiful sights and stuff. Even though it's mostly always cloudy over there, it's so pretty.
Okay, so
Yeah.
yes, yeah, it's so cloudy. And then the part also about, like when the sun come down, what time the sun come down, like when you're so surprised, like, here in Atlanta, when it's 9 p.m., it's pitch dark. What's going on, in Paris and London when it's 9 p.m.?
Oh, when it's 9 p.m., it's still like wonderfully like light outside. Like it's like it looks like 3 o'clock in the afternoon when it's like 9 o'clock. I'm like, what is going on? Like my dad told me the sun would go down at a different time. I was like, yeah, right. It went down at a different time. That was so weird.
Wow, also good. So I'm so glad that, don't want to, talk too long, but now you guys are about to go back to school. So can you talk a little bit about those two books, of yours, Love is a Flashlight, and this one, Life is Not About Rainbow and Unicorn, for not only for young girls, but for also for young teenager, young men. What you want them to get from those books. This one is more from elementary, this one is more from middle schooler and early high school. So
Yeah.
what you want to tell them about it, and if they buy it now, of course, you're going to sign their name. So it's a form somewhere in a video. So when you want to purchase, each of those books, she will sign for you. There's a place where your name and everything, and we're going to ship it, for you worldwide. So what do you have to say about your books?
Okay, so I really love this one because it's like looking at myself, like from when I was younger. It's like me looking at me, and I remember how hurt I was when I wrote this. Like I can still feel it sometimes, but I was able to turn it to something really nice. So I just wanted to tell you guys, if you're being bullied out there, it's for a reason. Not because of you, because of them, because they see something special in you that they don't have in themselves. You know?
Good. And like some adults get kind of bully at work. Sometimes they cannot hit with people. Sometimes some people might treat them a certain way because of the way they look, the way they talk, or the way they dress. I mean, whatever it is. So even adults can really utilize this book to increase their self-esteem. So that's great. And what about this one? What do you need to know about this one? Hold it. What's your book?
Okay. Before I move to this one, I just wanted to say that if you're something special, like if you're wearing something special, you're gonna get ridiculed. But that's okay because that's why God did something to you because you're special. Like one of my personal heroes, Tyler Perry, when he first started making movies, people like mocked him all the time. They said, "Oh, your movies are stupid." But now he's one of the most successful African American directors in history. And I just wanted to tell you that it's okay if you're being bullied. Don't let yourself feel down by it. Use it by motivation. Like turn it into what like painting or a podcast and stuff. You can turn it into something really nice like this. So don't feel down. And this one was when I started like becoming older. When I started being a tween. This was when I was like 10. I'm 15 now. That was 5 years ago. Um, this is like more about serious stuff like grief. I talked about my grandparents, my two grandfathers, and my one grandma. I was talking about my friend who passed away, unfortunately, and this is just about a reminder that life isn't perfect. Like this is like mostly like this, but this one is like more realistic, you know? It's like what you want to read. Like if you want your kids to start seeing, oh, it's becoming real, this will help clear up everything for them.
So like really like, I mean, what I like about this book is really from elementary school starting middle school. So that was really the transition about, oh wow, the different with friends and different dynamics. So that's really good. And if you really want to catch those two books, there's a links, there's some links, in a description. So make sure that you grab one of those two books, and she will sign it, for you or for your child in a form. We're gonna let you put what you really want that book, to be, and we're gonna ship it for you depending on where you live. I believe within 10 business days, you should get your book. So thank you so much. Thank you, Talmer.
Thank you for having me.
Welcome back, and we're gonna do more videos for our podcast. But what's very important, the key is we want to share. Whenever I talk about worldwide, this is what we do. This is, my wife. She got one book in French, one book in English. This is my brother book. It's a family affair. This is what we do. So the importance to go global. We don't want you to limit yourself. She saw that there's so many people who speaking French. And when you hear the States...
I'm not fluent. I'm not fluent either. I was like, even my relatives, they were asking, why are you not speaking French yet?
Yeah, so, so she can do some conversation, but not to a point where she's very comfortable. So she's still learning. She knows more than the average person. But it was so important to say like, oh, wow. Because every time I was saying, like, hey, you need to be fluent 100%. So now she see the importance of it. But if you never expose, you will think that it's not important. But she was able to see that it was very important to be able to speak another language. But more, not only speak another language, our books are also available in different languages. So that's why it's so important for you guys to think global, from your webinar, for your podcast, for your online courses, for your live streaming, because like only 20-some percent, maybe 23, 24% last time I checked, of the global population speaks English, and 75% speak another language. So you cannot reach the entire globe in one language. So thank you so much, guys. We'll talk to you next time, and it was just a pleasure.
It was amazing talking to you guys. Stay cool.
Bye.
Ogundaga, pioneering global media strategist and AI innovator. About Darcy Ogundaga. Darcy Ogundaga is a world-renowned global media strategist, international speaker, and consultant with a distinguished career spanning back to 2002. Over the years, he has collaborated with influential figures such as Bill Winston, Miles Monroe, Dikembe Mutombo, Bishop Jakes, and Dr. Creflo Dollar, playing a pivotal role in expanding their reach beyond the United States. Professional journey. With an illustrious career, Darcy Ogundaga has undertaken 7 global tours across 4 continents in 7 consecutive years. His expertise has been instrumental in coaching the top 10% of French African coaches and experts in the French diaspora. Through his guidance, these professionals have not only expanded their influence, but have also generated millions of euros and reached millions of people, thanks to innovative marketing strategies and leveraging new media. Innovation in AI tools. Darcy Ogundaga stands as a pioneer in the integration of artificial intelligence tools for global expansion. Recognizing the evolving landscape of technology, he has embraced I empower experts, coaches, speakers, and pastors. His forward-thinking approach positions him at the forefront of the industry, reshaping the way professionals engage with global audiences. Accomplishments? Worked with esteemed figures like Bill Winston, Miles Monroe, Dikembe Mutombo, Bishop Jakes, and Dr. Creflo Dollar. Conducted 7 global tours on 4 continents over 7 consecutive years. Coached the top 10% of French African coaches and experts in the French diaspora. Generated millions of euros and reached millions of people through marketing and innovation strategies. A pioneer in utilizing AI tools for global expansion.